Welcome to Take 5 Tax Tips with Kelly. In this video, we're going to be talking about what to expect when you retire. One of the things in Canada that you can usually count on is receiving OAS and CPP. But one of the things you need to also understand is that OAS does have something called a clawback. So once you reach income of around $91,000, the CRA will pull back 15% value of anything over the $91,000 that you're earning in the year, up until they've actually clawed back all of it that you can receive. So it's very important to do tax planning around that for when retirement comes, so we can ensure that we are smoothing out your income over the multitude of years. Having said that, if you're in a high income bracket from all of these wonderful investment strategies that you've set up over the years, sometimes it might still be worth allowing them to claw it back so you can have a higher income threshold each year to live off of. CPP, on the other hand, is all dependent on the amount of income that you've been receiving and then contributing into CPP each year. Each person may have a different value, but there is a maximum amount you can receive each year. One of the questions I receive on a regular basis is, what age should I start pulling CPP on? Well, you can start pulling it as early as 60, and you can wait as late as 70. And there's reasons to do either or. One of them is your health. Think about your health and your lifespan that you're going to have and how much money you're going to be receiving. Now, 65 is when you'll probably receive you'll gain about 36% in the value that you'll be able to receive over time is the estimate that they come up with. If you were to take it at 60, as opposed to waiting till the maximum of 70, you're actually going to have a reduction in the amount you potentially could receive of up to 42%, believe it or not. You wait till 65, that's the biggest chunk from 60 to 65, and you're looking at about a 36% amount that it's the difference between. So either 42%, 36%. So waiting till 65 is a magic number that you really should be thinking about as much as possible, unless you have some reason to believe that your lifespan is not going to be as long. In those circumstances, you might want to pull it at 60, so you do have that ability to pull some CPP down if you think your lifespan will be shorter. Another thing to think about when you're looking at all of your income that you're going to be receiving as you retire is your investment income. If you're not going to be cashing in investments, then you're still going to have potentially some other interest or dividends that maybe you're not receiving the income for, but there's still going to be a tax event in relation to those, even though you don't have other income sources. So you do need to plan around that. Now, if you are cashing in your stocks, that's something else you need to consider, because there's going to be capital gains in relation to those. Hopefully there'll be capital gains because you've been investing properly, and you're going to have this income that's coming in from the amount that you had contributed in for the cost value of those stocks versus the income that you're going to be receiving when you cash them in. Now, one of the great things about having a corporation is that you have the ability to control the income you're going to be showing year over year. And this is why, even though some of your active business may end, you want to keep corporations open in order to smooth the income over a multitude of years. Based on where you think you'll end up, we can have certain amounts of income coming out on each one of those years. So for example, if let's say your investment income is going to bring in an income showing an amount of $40,000 for the year, we know we have another $50,000 to play with that we can pull down from the corporation for you to live off of. You may say $90,000 isn't enough for me to live off of with the retirement I have planned. Well, there's things we can do about that too. Leading up to retirement, what we can do is create a shareholder loan in your corporation so you can pull money out of that corporation tax-free at any point in time. So this will allow you to, instead of have $90,000 of income coming to you personally in the year, potentially have $200,000, even $300,000, depends on how high you build up that pool. So those are things that you definitely want to chat about with your accountant to make sure you have that availability to have that extra income come to you without having a tax hit and having that clawback of OAS. There's also a really great retirement calculator that CRA has, and you should definitely check out. We're going to post the link right here for you, so you can pull it down and check it out at any point in time during your leisure, and whenever things are changing, to kind of get an idea of where things are at. Thank you for watching Take 5 Tax Tips with Kelly. If there's any additional topics you'd like to hear about, make sure you let us know by leaving a comment below.